Okay guys, as you can see, this heater is super small, but it absolutely does work. So this is your little temperature gauge, high, low. If it gets too warm in your room, depending on what you have the temperature gauge on, once it reaches that temperature, it'll just kind of turn off like you see here. I'm guessing this means like higher heat, lower heat, and this is your fan function. I don't know what the hell that is. I didn't read the manual, but you can go ahead and read the manual. This thing works pretty well. This is my place. Forgive me, I'm cleaning up right now, but this is my place. And this thing absolutely does warm the entire thing. This little ass heater warms the entire place like it's nobody's business. So much so to the point where if I leave it on at night, not even on high heat, but like on middle heat like I have it right now, I'll wake up in the middle of the night because the room will be too warm and I'll be like in a night sweat. But one thing I will say is the on function for this heater is one of the most ghettoest on buttons I've ever seen. So once you plug this thing up, right, the on button is on the bottom of the heater. So as you can see here, if you press this button, your heater will come on. So if your heater's sitting like it normally would, your heater's on. This is the most ghettoest on button I've ever seen on a heater. I don't know if there's an extra.
I love my Amazon Basic heater. If I'm sitting up in my recliner eating or just watching TV, making notes, whatever. It gets my feet warm really fast and just warms my whole body if you come in from the cold. Also, if I'm cleaning or up and around, I set it up higher and it will warm my whole living room and my apartment. And the kitchen is open up too, so I can close the bedroom door and it'll heat these two little areas very, very good. At night, I move it to my bedroom. I set it on the setting that's comfortable in there and sleep. I've left my heat on 65 for the entire apartment and just move this back and forth to the room that I'm in, and it's kept my power bill down really low. If I turn it down just a little bit, when it gets to this temperature, it's going to come back on again. It's got just a fan if you just want some air circulating, or high and low. Love this Amazon Basic heater.
So this is the Amazon Basic heater. I've been using it for one winter time. It's very powerful. I have it hooked up to a smart plug for the small bathroom, and it covers the whole thing. Very gets not. I have it set it to not too hot, but it stays warm throughout the whole day. And I have scheduled it to turn it on, turn it off every 20.
This heater is so good. It actually warms up this small space. It's not that big, but it.
Absolutely love the product. Just plugged it in about a half hour ago. My entire garage is nice and warm. Oscillation is very, very, very quiet. And the fan is very quiet on high and low. Period.